Imagine a colossal structure that surpasses the Pentagon in size, a building that redefines the very notion of a workplace. That's the Surat Diamond Bourse, situated in the diamond hub of the world, Surat. This is not just a marketplace, it's a spectacle of brilliance, craftsmanship, and centuries-old tradition. Join us as we uncover the inspiring story behind the Surat Diamond Bourse. If you were ever wondering where and what is the world's largest office building, then here's your answer. This establishment boasts an expansive 7 million square feet of office space, accommodating nearly 70,000 employees and claiming the title of the world's biggest office building. This is the one and only Surat Diamond Bourse. In December, the prestigious title of the world's largest office shifted from the famous Pentagon to a colossal new development in the Indian city of Surat, making India the home of the world's biggest office. This is India's reply to the USA, spanning across 35 acres within a high-security compound. The facility encompasses thousands of offices, 10,000 square meters of restaurants and cafes, parking facilities for 5,000 cars and 10,000 motorbikes, 131 elevators, 9 courtyard gardens, and various retail outlets and conference halls. The construction of such a monumental structure in India, the world's biggest office, stands as a significant achievement for the Indian construction industry. Despite facing more than enough specialized requirements and the challenges posed by a global pandemic, the colossal endeavor was successfully undertaken and the building inauguration took place in 2022. In an era where office buildings worldwide remain largely unoccupied due to the rise of hybrid work models, this massive structure managed to secure full occupancy commitments even before the first brick was laid. Now the question arises, who could possibly require a building of such grand proportions? And why did India build the Surat Diamond Bourse? This is the answer. If you've ever purchased or been fortunate enough to receive a diamond, chances are it passed through Surat in the western Indian state of Gujarat. Surat is the hub where a staggering 90% of the world's diamonds undergo cutting and polishing. However, despite the significant role this industry plays in the city, it faces a notable challenge. Rough stones arrive in Surat for processing in numerous small workshops scattered across the city. The finished products are then typically gathered by merchants who journey over 200 kilometers to Mumbai, where the diamonds are traded and distributed globally. The current process lacks efficiency, and there's a shared desire among the city's diamond businesses for a more centralized approach. In response, nearly 5,000 of Surat's diamond businesses joined forces to establish the SDB, Surat Diamond Bourse, India, the world's biggest office, and commissioned a remarkable solution. The result is a colossal $388 million building designed to accommodate India's entire diamond industry under one roof, including cutters and polishers from Surat and merchants and traders from Mumbai. The structure houses 4,700 offices, accommodating 67,000 people. Designing such a massive building posed unique challenges. The idea of a skyscraper was dismissed due to inefficiencies in managing the flow of people entering and leaving through a relatively cramped space. Additionally, as the SDB operates on a guild-like structure with equal status for every respected business, any hierarchical design was deemed unsuitable. Considering a large office block also presented challenges, particularly regarding access to daylight, crucial for examining diamonds. Deep floor plans were deemed inadequate, so the idea of a colossal donut-shaped structure emerged. However, this presented a new challenge of excessive sunlight exposure for offices facing east or west, compelling occupants to resort to blinds and artificial lighting. The delicate balance between functionality, efficiency, and equal representation became essential in the design process of this monumental building. So let's review the challenges at hand. The building must accommodate tens of thousands of people efficiently, ensure consistent light conditions across all offices, and withstand Surat's intense heat and monsoon rain. Architects Morphogenesis took on this formidable task of constructing India's world's biggest office, starting with addressing the need to manage the substantial flow of people. The goal was to design a structure capable of handling the entry and exit of large crowds across its 7 million square feet within an hour as they arrive in the morning and leave in the evening. Morphogenesis set a target that any employee should be able to reach their office within 7 minutes of entering the gate. The approach involved an inside-out perspective, employing extensive traffic simulations to craft an efficient plan. The result was a layout resembling a spinal vertebrate, an effective pattern for distributing signals in nature. The Surat Diamond Bourse, India world's biggest office structure, comprises 9 15-story towers, flanking a 400-meter central spine. Aligning the building north to south not only accelerated access, but also addressed the challenge of lighting. The heights and distances between the two towers were carefully calculated to ensure that each office, even at the bottom, receives optimal daylight without being overshadowed. If you are enjoying our content so far, then please like and subscribe for more content like this. To contend with Surat's extreme climate, the building's spine serves a dual purpose. Both ends flare out to the west, capturing incoming winds and funneling them throughout the complex, providing 50% of the building's cooling requirements. Inside the world's biggest office, the public spaces in the spine and courtyards also play an important role in creating an environment familiar to diamond traders. Unlike conventional conference rooms, traders who carry diamonds in small packets prefer conducting their business under a pleasant environment, such as sitting under a tree while enjoying a cup of tea. This thoughtful design caters to the unique needs and practices of the diamond trading community. Creating a structure of this magnitude involves not only a well-thought-out design, but also strategic planning and execution. Groundbreaking in December 2017 marked the beginning of a massive challenge, with 6,000 individuals working tirelessly over 4.5 years to bring the blueprint of this colossal building into reality. However, the construction encountered a significant hurdle during the COVID-19 pandemic. With global supply chains disrupted, the project had to pivot, relying on sourcing materials locally from within a 500-kilometer radius. Ceilings, ceramic tiles, and unitized glazing components were manufactured in nearby facilities, showcasing a commitment to local resourcing. While the Surat Diamond Bourse (SDB) stands as an impressive accomplishment, it represents only the initial phase of a grander vision. Dream City, a 7-square-kilometer smart city intended to provide housing and offices for the diamond industry. However, the glittering prospects of this future expansion face challenges, including the recent economic downturn and the impact of the Ukraine war, which have significantly affected the jewel market. Despite adversity, the Surat Diamond Bourse has already become an iconic symbol, capturing the imagination of the public and introducing architecture into everyday conversations in India. Moreover, the building has contributed to local tourism, drawing visitors who are eager to travel inside the Surat Diamond Bourse, India world's biggest office, to witness and study its unique design. Even amid the uncertainties brought about by the pandemic and economic challenges, the SDB stands as a symbol, not just a vision, resonating with people in a profound way. After 2 years of navigating the pandemic, the building has become a source of pride and an iconic structure that has surpassed its initial role as a workplace, shaping the cultural landscape and garnering attention as a must-visit landmark. Our adventure inside the world's largest office, the Surat Diamond Bourse, India's world's biggest office, has come to an end. Wasn't that an absolute spectacle? From its colossal size to the innovative design that seamlessly blends functionality with aesthetics. If you enjoyed this virtual tour and found the inspiring story behind the Surat Diamond Bourse as fascinating as we did, then be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this.